What has kept you coming back to the festival each year?
Well, every year we get to learn something different and leave here a little uncertain about what's happening in rural and urban communities. And so that's kind of a blessing because I feel like we all in our own walks of life can kind of seem to miss that and just go through our daily routine, I guess. So it's, aside from kind of knowing where our food's coming from and traveling around the country and seeing even rural areas of the United States where, there's only like a save-a-lot, and there's not access to good produce, and that actually affects my family directly and Joseph's because they still live in Missouri. We keep coming back because we want to see change, and there's people, lots of farmers here have been fighting for the same thing for years and years and years, so anything we can do, our time, or just, we're just happy to help in any way we can. And I think really it's just trying to build community and in Denver and where we're at, and then also trying to just tell people that we meet, other musicians, and from all walks of life, just try to start the conversation with what's actually happening in our, with our food and in our society and how to change that. And, you can start by just simple ways of just even having a garden in your backyard and learning how to can.
You raised an interesting point in your remarks in that, that people all across, people in Missouri are experiencing some of the same problems that we have in Connecticut. It gets really, we can get really insular here. So what do you see? I mean, you've done this for a lot of years. What do you see in the communities that you visited where we have issues in common, and is there a way to use food, agriculture, community building, music to help bridge some of that? How do you see that work?
I see ways of doing it. Unfortunately, we have a system that's in place right now that is really fighting against all of that. And it's fighting against community building and really fighting against each one of us being able to have relationships together and come together and, whether we have differences or not, just be people together and meet on a common level of just food in our life and our walk of life. So, sorry, I'm drifting off here, but
I think, we only come back because of Ashbrook Family Farms pork sandwiches. They're we've been so inspired by the community we see within Farm Aid and the various locations we've been in. It's the same kind of feeling and the same kind of problems that people are facing in lots of different areas. And for two kids that grew up in a rural Missouri town surrounded by farmland, the lack of fresh produce in my life was laughable. And I grew up poor, eating a lot of canned food, but realizing that we had that vast resource of farmland and it wasn't staying in the community was pretty eye-opening. So for us to see the work that you guys are doing here in Hartford, it's something we've seen. We met some people from DC that were running some urban farms a few years ago, and it's people coming together, finding solutions together. And when it's based around our food is so core to the rest of our life and the rest of our community. And if we can get food to be a more important topic in these communities, I think it causes lots of other things to kind of come out of the woodwork, and lots of other businesses benefit in the community when we kind of retrain our focus back towards the people that we're around.
So one of the things that, in the work that I do is seeing very much at the ground level the